Okay, we're about to test a marine carburetor, number 3543S. This is a Carter. These are commonly used on the older Chrysler boats, marine engines. It's got the 4.5-inch top, got the staggered Chrysler bolt pattern. It's got this type of linkage. You could push on it down here, or you could pull. It's kind of a neat looking deal here. I've never seen one like that. You could hook a linkage on here and pull, or you could have the one that pushes and just push on the bottom. We upgraded to electric choke, but listen carefully. When you get cold, which maybe where maybe you're running this boat, it will never need it. But if it gets below 45 degrees, you loosen up that screw, that one, and you turn that plastic there. It's got a cam in there that'll turn that blade, and it'll manually choke it. You tighten up that screw, tighten up that screw, tighten up that screw, and leave it like it was. That blade will be like that. You hook your hot wire up here to the key, not the constant hot, but key hot. We've already got it grounded for you. When you turn the key on, it'll start warming that coil up, and that choke will start going boop, 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 and open up. It'll turn off. Okay? Look down there at the fuel pump pressure. If you'll notice, it's 3 pounds. Make sure that they can see that 3 pounds. Your boat's probably going to be putting out about 6, and if it is, it's going to just be flooding gas all over down in your boat bottom. Okay, we use a Holly regulator to cut that pressure down, which you're going to have to get one. We don't sell them. We're not in the regulator business. We're in the carburetor business. Okay. Now this thing's been completely rebuilt. It's ready to fire up. Computer, which is hooked to the exhaust system and the intake system on this motor, is going to calculate how much exhaust emissions it's putting out and what the ratio of fuel going through that carburetor is. Okay, carburetors on planet Earth need to start out about 12. In other words, 12 parts of air to 1 part of gas. Right there. Okay. That's the 12, that's how the air. So the richer it gets, will be the less parts of gas it adds. You know, right now it's adding 12. Now as we accelerate, see how it's getting thinner? Now you got 13 parts almost of air. That's because your boat's moving along. You don't need as much liquid gas squirting in there. Now, the boat, you get a stumbling in there. He's already showed you right here. You can check your timing. Should be 30 degrees at 3,000. Okay, now like a school teacher, how much fuel pressure should you have? Raise your hand. 6 pounds? Wrong. You flunked. Yeah, I know. You've been rebuilding the carburetor since 1935. Correct pressure? 3 pounds. You passed. You don't have to stay after school.